Start this look by painting your face with a white water-activated face paint, and I want to warn you, this is one of those looks that starts out looking absolutely awful, and then it slowly starts to come together. See what I mean? Nightmare fuel. Whilst the paint is still a little bit wet, I'm taking a dry cosmetic sponge to press the paint into the skin and to ensure that there are no streaky brush marks on the face. Then I'm going back in with that white paint and applying it to the areas that I would usually highlight, like in the centre of the forehead, the bridge of the nose, underneath the eyes, the cupid's bow and the chin. Before then going back in with my sponge to blend everything together. I'm then moving to the eyes, and I'm actually starting by heavily lining my waterline with a white eye crayon. And whilst I still have it in my hands, I'm going to apply this to my lids and blend it with my fingers, and this is going to be the base for my eyeshadow. I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video, but I did very badly cover my eyebrows using the glue stick method beforehand. But now I'm going in with a black eyeshadow on an angled brush to draw in some very thin, very rounded eyebrows slightly higher than my natural brow. I'm then taking a matte purple shadow and applying this very messily to my eyes and really blowing it out and upwards towards my new brows. Then I'm taking that purple shadow and smudging it under my lower lash line, making sure to avoid where I put the white liner, as this is what's going to help to make my eyes look larger and give them that doll-like appearance. Now I'm going in with my black felt tip liner and drawing my usual cat eye liner, but instead of just doing the one wing, I'm drawing three, and this is what's going to mimic the appearance of false eyelashes without having actually to wear false eyelashes. You could put a large dramatic pair of false eyelashes on at this point, but I've yet to master the art of applying them, so I'm sticking to wearing loads of mascara. But it is important to remember to only apply mascara to the top lashes. You'll see why in a moment. Going back in with that black eyeshadow on an angled brush, I'm running it very close to the white liner. This is to create my new lower lash line. Then I'm smudging it out slightly with the purple shadow. And then I'm going back to my felt tip liner to draw on 3 lower lashes. With a hot pink blush, or you can be like me and use an eyeshadow, I'm heavily applying this to my cheeks and to the tip of my nose. Moving to the lips, I'm outlining and filling them in with a bright pink lip liner, paying close attention to the cupid's bow and making sure that it is sharp and pointed. I'm topping off my lips with a dark purple matte liquid lipstick, and this one's NYX's Soft Matte Lip Cream in Copenhagen. Now I'm moving to the stitching, and I'm starting by using a fluffy brush and some matte grey eyeshadow to map out where I want my rows of stitching to be. I want mine to go from the top of my forehead and through my eye and off to one side, and I also want some coming from the corners of my mouth. Then I'm going in with a matte black shadow and further deepening the line where I want my rows of stitching to be. With some black water-activated face paint, I'm drawing in the lines, following the eyeshadow that I had previously laid down, and then drawing in some stitches, which are basically just some small lines and crosses. And then further adding some shading to my stitches with some light grey eyeshadow. This will help to give the appearance of the stitches going into the skin rather than sitting on top of the skin. And then adding even more shading to my stitches with a black eyeshadow just to help them look at least a little realistic. And finally, I'm finishing off this look by just adding some white highlights to my rows of stitching with some white face paint.